Hello and welcome to another studio vlog. I'm Ave, if you don't know. Hello. I make pottery mostly and sometimes I draw stuff. And yeah. So today is Tuesday, April 20, 420. And I just got off of a call with Becky Helms of the Pink Samurai. Love her pins, love her eater bag. I have one of the eater bags and I think it's adorable. And I signed up for one of her classes a long time ago. Okay, it wasn't that long ago, but it was the Enamel Pins 101, which was so good. I really liked the course, even though I have yet to, develop an enamel pin. It's something that I've always wanted to do and I still want to do it. And I just haven't really done it because it's been a back burner thing. She offered a one-on-one if you take a survey. So I took the survey, did the one-on-one, and we talked about what's holding me back about setting up an enamel pin thing. Did a little quick audit on my Instagram, which was super helpful. And we talked about the differences between Instagram and TikTok and a little bit about inventory management. That was one of my questions. And it was just so nice and so helpful just to get a few little things, a direction, you know what I mean? Actually, a lot of her tips on Instagram, how to do Instagram and stuff, actually really helped me to grow my Instagram. There's a few other things that I do a little bit differently because it's definitely geared more towards pins, obviously. But a lot of the tips in one of her videos, I'll try to link it below, was just the most helpful thing in terms of an Instagram strategy. And I think a lot of that content can probably still apply to today, even if it's a year or two old. And before that, that was at 11:30 and it's 2 now. But before that, I finished up filling the bisque and the bisque fire is going. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to have the kiln going. Later on in this vlog, I will show you the things, but it won't be in time for the shop update because the shop update is going to be this Sunday. So that'll probably also be in this vlog, but definitely just wanted to check in, say hello, welcome you to another vlog. And I have a package that I wanted to open with you all because I think it's cute if it is what I think it is. After I eat lunch though, I'm gonna eat lunch. Yes, it is what I thought it was. The from address was very vague, so I was just I don't know if it is what I think it is, but it is. I'm so excited. I am so excited for this long boy. Little Ronnie. Aw, look at him. Look at his face. Look at this little backpack. Aw. And the little charms are fuzzy too. Oh man, I'm so excited. I saw a bunch of other people who already had theirs and they were showing it off and I was just oh man, I want mine. Aw, this is so cute. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna leave this until I have secrets to put in here. Until I have secrets to put in his little backpack. For now, because I like that it's poofed out. Maybe he'll be my neck pillow. I love this thing. It's so cute. I'm just obsessed with that the little backpack. Little hat. Little long boy. Hi. So, these glasses I found while I was cleaning and I feel they're different than all my other glasses because they're a dark pair and they're bam right here on my face. But hey, I found them, wanted to wear them because they are really comfortable. But anyways, I wanted to show you my new hoodie. I love it so much. Wait for it. Bam! Oh man, I love it so much. My husband got it for me for an anniversary gift. Our anniversary is next month, but I love it so much. And it has the stripes on the back, and I get to exist in a cozy pushing blanket for forever, because I will probably wear this every day. It'll be this hoodie and the Hello Kitty ramen. They'll just go back and forth, you know? But yeah, wanted to zip it up. But yeah, it's really soft, really cozy, and I really love it. Okay, but anyways, back to like business stuff. I started glazing yesterday, and here I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's where I left off with glazing, and all of the insides are done. Oh, I can turn on this light. It is like 9 o'clock in the morning. Just had breakfast and all that fun stuff. And yeah, just gotta finish glazing all the pieces, and most of it is just has to be dipped in clear, so it'll be pretty quick, and then I get to fire the glaze. Firing today. So I forgot to inlay underglaze so that these are actually readable. I normally wipe in some underglaze so that it's easier to read before I start doing my rainbow on these dice. But this one I actually forgot to write on it, so I wrote with a whatchamacallit, one of these guys. And my penmanship with these, still not the greatest, still practicing, but I'm not mad at it. I just have to like figure out the right consistency so that it doesn't do like really thick points from start to finish, but it's okay. So now I have to wipe all this off. To wipe this off and put the underglaze inside, and then I can glaze the rainbow. Hi, happy Friday. I just finished lunch and I just also finished, well, I made all the cuts for my my studio vlog. So I originally planned to make the past 2 studio vlogs one giant vlog, but with all the cuts it was like around 50 minutes. So I decided to cut it into 2 parts wherever it made sense. So this one's gonna be about 30 something minutes, which is kind of long, but you know what? I watch those vlogs, so I'll put them out there, you know? So today is April 23rd and it's a Friday before my shop update, and I am waiting for the kiln to finish cooling down. I just checked to see if it was ready to pull stuff out. I didn't think it would be. I normally leave it unbothered at minimum 12 hours. So the kiln shut off around 12:30 last night. So I just checked it now, it's 2 o'clock. And like I propped the lid open. If I really wanted to, I probably could start unloading things, but that would need gloves, and I'll just wait like another hour or 2 because I'd like to film a kind of like a show and tell thing is what I normally do on Instagram instead of going live. I was thinking of doing either stories or actually using the nicer camera to do like an IGTV. I don't know how people would feel about it, but I think I would just do like showing the pots, no talking, and just, you know, show what I have coming up. Anyways, I have to clean today. I want to clean the office and set up this table to be ready for shipping. So I want to clear away a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, I just work better when the space is clean, and I've been behind on cleaning the office, cleaning my whole house. So it's just going to be cleaning until the pots are ready for the next couple of hours. And then I'll be able to do a little show and tell with those things. And I don't have very much for the luster firing, but if miraculously I am able to luster some things, then I will, but I don't think I will have time for that today. I think I'd have to wait. First up, let's go with the strawberries. So I have a bunch. I have about 10 of these available. They're really cute. They hold, I would say, about 6 ounces, most of them. And they all have a gradient from dark red to pink. Next up, here's how the apple came out. Oh, I love it so much. And it's blue on the inside. Boop. The peach also came out wonderful. So here's the lid. It's a nice orange on the inside. Here we go. And here's the butt. Look at the butt. Okay, so it did crack a little bit on the butt crack. So it will be discounted slightly, but it doesn't go through. I'm like zooming in on his booty. Look at there. Okay, so you can kind of see where it had just a little surface crack. Okay, so this mug came out wonderful. The other 2 that I started, I was drying them slowly, so they're not ready, unfortunately. So I only have 1, but here's how the mug came out. And I thought about putting gold, but I was just like, where would I even add it? It doesn't need it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And it's pink on the inside. So, good morning. It still feels early to me. Okay, so today is Sunday. It is shop update day. And last night, my husband's band had practice. So, I couldn't concentrate to like work on the listings like I thought I was going to be able to. So I woke up early to do the listings, and I'm almost done. The luster firing, from what I saw, came out wonderful, came out great. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous every single time. It like doesn't matter how many times I do this. Like, I think I've been nervous since like last week, at least just about this. Just because every time I do a shop update, do I expect it to go the same way that the other ones have gone, or are people like over it? You know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm in a good place now in terms of work and mentally, so that's good. I just finished up the last listing. I have like 3 more things to do other than photographing them, and it's 10 o'clock now, so that means I have an hour to do it, which is fine because it's really only the sparkle dice mugs. I brought up 1. No, I brought up 2. Let me go grab the other one. So for the luster firing, it was these mugs and the fruit pendants. I ordered the necklaces, like the chains, because I want to ship them with chains to wear. And it was the little birdies for my patrons. So here's how one of them came out. It's got the hollow and the sparkle. Roll the dice. And then this one, it came out so much better than I thought it was, than I thought it was going to. But I realized after the bisque fire that I didn't carve anything here and that I didn't write anything on the bottom. And then I did the dice in gold, which I think is beautiful. So in total, like, overall happy with this mug. This, I guess, is an aesthetic choice. I still prefer like the cleaner carved letters, but yeah. So those came out fine from the luster. They had band practice yesterday, which means Moose was barking a whole lot because he already doesn't like visitors, and then with the whole panini having no people here meant that he got real comfortable with just me in the house. So now he's like extra edgy when there's visitors, and I don't blame him. But because the majority of the people in my husband's band, they're all teachers, so they're all like fully vaccinated, and they actually have gigs coming up, which is exciting. All outdoors, which is good, which is preferred. I mean, I don't know if they're as nervous, I guess is the word, about re-entering society as I am. I am quite comfortable being a Pusheen mug gremlin in my house. But yeah, I'm really excited to see them perform. Okay, I'm gonna go get the other things that are in the kiln to show you, and we can geek out over them together. And then I have to finish taking photos of a few more things, and then everything needs to be ready by 11:30 for my patrons, and then 12 o'clock for everybody. Okay, the fairy birds. So cute. Look. I don't even know if the camera can ever fully capture like how magical Mother of Pearl looks. Like, to me, I just want to put it on everything. But it doesn't look good on everything, so I still want to put it on everything. Here's another one, just so you can see. Oh, look at this precious baby. So for these little birds, I only did the mother of pearl like on the sides and on the back. It came out awesome. This donut I had for a while. There you go. And I kept meaning to put sprinkles on it. So I did finally. The strawberries, as expected, came out probably the cutest. So I have them in the red, and then I have them in pink. And then for the clementines, I was unsure on whether or not to do the dots all over. So I did one of them with the dots all over. and then decided I don't like that. And just did like more of like a spots. There we go. So then I just did it with like one section, which I think I like better. And then on the leaf. The peaches came out really cute. So they have just a little bit of gold there on the booty and on the leaf. It's just so cute. I don't know if I showed you chaotic good or chaotic neutral, but I have 2 chaotic good and 1 chaotic neutral. I don't move very fast in the morning. So, 10 minutes after the shop update is live, I literally just made it. I did not list the stickers because the pictures, I need to get them from this camera, which is more work, I guess, kind of. But that's okay, it's just for my patrons. I'll probably give them a little more freebies anyways. I already have 6 orders, which is good. I think I have in total about 80 something products. So that means there'll be enough for like the 12 o'clock update, which is good. Hello, so I have, let's see, today is Tuesday, April 27th, and I have packaged up, I would say about 1/3 of the packages so far from the shop update. It went really well. In fact, there's still some mugs left, which is actually kind of preferred because I have a show coming up, I have a market on this Sunday. And I was scared that I wasn't gonna have anything left for it. So I'm kind of glad that there's some things left, which is cool. So, but today I'm getting ready for an interview with Donte of Earth Nation Ceramics and Lindsey Dillon. So I'm nervous and I'm excited. I think it will be great. I put on makeup today. I re-dyed my hair. I mean, this was a long time coming anyway because it was dusty and crusty. But yeah. I always dye my hair when I'm stressed. So like the shop update after 12, it was like I need to take my mind off of this. So Sunday afternoon is when I dyed my hair. Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
All right, so today we have a very special guest. We have Ave Rivera, and Donte and I are both extremely excited about this because, like, more nerdy ceramic artists, like, what is better than that? So, Ave, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Donte, you were beginning to say things before I realized that we needed to do a proper introduction.
No, you're good. Well, I think that's our vibe. It's like, how could we have rules? And I'm like, nah, rules dumb.
Only the faintest amount of rules.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, firstly, who are you? You're Ave Rivera, right? But who are you as far as the art world's concerned? Like, what do you primarily dabble in?
Well, I went to school for ceramics. I graduated with like, sculptural ceramics being like my main thing. And I was making a lot of like animals in precarious cartoony positions. And then when I went to figure out like, hey, do I want to do grad school? I ended up just doing a post-bac. And then that's when I switched to functional work because I was like, I think pots are easier to sell because I've always wanted to just be like, self-employed artist person. So yeah, just did a lot of markets after school and now I sell online fully.
What was that transition like? Because I know, like, for me, one of the things I'm always curious about folks who do, ceramics or art full time is like, how did you build up to the point where you felt confident enough to go full time? Because you've been full time since 2019, if I remember saying from your website, right?
Yeah.
So what was that?
It wasn't by choice. I was a part-time art teacher, art on a cart. I was teaching pre-K through 4th grade. at a New Haven public school. And then come the end of the school year, they laid off all of the teachers, all the part-time staff. So anyone who's part-time, they just laid off everyone. So I was like, okay, well, I was kind of close to wanting to take the jump anyways. So then I found a very, very super part-time gig at a craft studio where people, it's like a make and paint type of thing where they can like come make a dream catcher or, I don't know, make this succulent planter thing, all sorts of different types of crafts. But I was only doing that like 10 hours a week. And then I kind of like ramped up my online sales and more markets.
So what was the process like going from your university experience to the post-bac to your professional world? Because my experience with school is that there was like zero focus on the business side of the arts at all. Was that kind of a similar experience for you? And if so, like how did you begin to build up the business skills that have allowed you to be full-time now?
My school did have for the last class, like a thesis class where you learn about grant writing, you learn how to talk to galleries. They talk a little bit about the sales stuff, but none of it was ever really like how to sell as a solo person. It was very much like a fine art type of approach, I guess you can say. But there was still some business sense taught that way. And my school also had, or I should say the ceramics department, we always had a sale right around the holidays as a department-wide type of thing, where we would set up a table and sell the pots from, from the classes. So there was like sort of like a soft introduction, but I will still say that like the market world and like Etsy and all of that stuff seems like totally different from academia. Like academia is its like own super exclusive bubble that's like what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like lucky enough to have some friends who were trying to do the craft and Etsy thing already. So it was more so learning outside of school than I did in school. I get so nervous. And then I feel like it translates to my voice that it feels like shaky and whatever, but hopefully that went okay. Fingers crossed. But it was cool. I feel like I'm still a bundle of nerves for like no reason. They're really cool people. And I want them to be my friends. But yeah, the interview went great. We got to talk about bullet journaling, talked about Patreon, talked a lot about business stuff. It was really cool. It was really fun. And yeah, I am so looking forward to that episode coming out. Hopefully my voice isn't like too crazy shaky. It probably is because I get nervous. But it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna get some more labels printed out and then I am gonna keep packing. It'll be wonderful. Cool. Okay. Hello. Okay, so today is April 29th. It is Thursday, and I ended up not recording me packing stuff because I kind of have labels everywhere. And, yeah, privacy stuff, but I have only a couple more packages left to pack up, which is great. I'll finish that today. And I'm still waiting on the chains. Like, last I checked the tracking, what is it? So I'm waiting on the chains for the pendants, but last I checked, they haven't even left where I ordered them from, which is California. So I think I'm gonna go to Michael's today to see if they have chains that are comparable to what I ordered. Because I don't want to wait anymore. I ordered them, mid last week, so I thought they would be here in time. And I don't want to make my customers wait any longer. So during the interview with the Mud Peddlers, Donte and Lindsey, I mentioned this book and I couldn't think of the name, and so I was just like, I know I still have it, and it was just right on my bookshelf. It's called Crafty Superstar. And I was just like, remember like Bust magazine? And I was just like, no one knows what I'm talking about. But it was very much just like kitsch indie aesthetic, and that's what my brain was trying to say, and it couldn't. But I found this book and I was flipping through it and I'm like, is this still like usable information? And honestly, yeah, kinda. Because it says, I just flipped open to the section where it's like where to sell, and it says your own website, online consignment shops, Etsy, and then the FYI about Etsy stuff, setting up a shop on Etsy. Still a lot of the same stuff tracks, and this book was published in 2009. I think I got it. It would have to have been, I want to say early 2010s, so like probably somewhere between 2000. Yeah, it might have been right when it came out, but I was very much into that like kitschy indie aesthetic stuff with like having your own blog and whatever, and wanting to have your own Etsy and stuff. Like I knew I wanted to have my own business selling something that I make before I knew I wanted to do ceramics. But yeah, this book it's so weird. This is kind of like what started it. And the back says, be a crafty sellout. If the church basement sale isn't quite your scene, Crafty Superstar is your go-to resource for selling your crafty goods part-time. Want to make some dough but don't know where to start? Inside, find out how to. Discover your expectations and motivations. Set up shop and get paid. Join an indie craft show. Get some press. Package goods and provide great customer service. Balance life and crafts. And this is like, you know, I credit it to, you know, getting the ball rolling in terms of this whole journey that is, you know, being self-employed and selling what I want to make. Yeah, so I figured I'd like throw this book in there, at least in this vlog, so you guys know what I was talking about, because I think I rambled and I don't fully form the words quick enough for me to articulate well. But anyways, and there was another thing that we talked a lot about, which is basically like the difference between academia and marketing. And it basically comes down to like, well, what we were talking about in relationship to those two worlds, I'll say, is like when you're writing for school or writing for a gallery, the language that you use, and it's more formal than if you're trying to connect with people who might want to collect your work, which is more personable, at least I think. And I don't want to say it's more salesy, but yeah, talking about your art, depending on who you're talking to, changes like how it changes how you talk about your art, right? And I don't know, I think it's just an interesting thing to think about. I don't want to think too much about it, but I did, when setting up my website, it was always like a big, I don't know, I don't want to say like identity crisis, but it's just like, who do I write for in my About Me page? Should I have my artist statement, which is all like, you know, up here type of language, or do I write like how I would to talk to a person? I don't know. It's just an interesting dichotomy, I guess. And one that I haven't figured out. I don't know if other artists feel that there is this sort of division between writing for galleries. I'll just say this. I don't know if other artists feel like there is a division and a separation between writing for selling and then writing for galleries, because to me, I think they're very different. And the expectations of the type of language and what you talk about when you're talking about your art, two very different things, I think. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just when you're an artist who might do both, which one do you choose? Do you do both? Do you have like an about me, an artist bio, and an artist statement? Because the about me would be like more personal, and then the artist bio would be like how you would write an artist bio for, let's say, a gallery show. And then the artist statement is definitely what people want for a gallery. Clearly, this is an example of me overthinking, but let me know in the comments what you guys think on this topic, because I'm curious to know. Anyways, I also want to close out this vlog because I think this might be another chunky one. I'll try not to split this one again like I did last time, but thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you want to. Cool. So stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.